Welcome to Quotes and Sayings channel. Today's video is about quotes by Karl Marx, who is often treated as a revolutionary, an activist rather than a philosopher, whose works inspired the foundation of many communist regimes in the 20th century. It is certainly hard to find many thinkers who can be said to have had comparable influence in the creation of the modern world. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video.
Necessity is blind until it becomes conscious. Freedom is the consciousness of necessity. The production of too many useful things results in too many useless people. While the miser is merely a capitalist gone mad, the capitalist is a rational miser. Reason has always existed, but not always in a reasonable form. History repeats itself, first as tragedy, and second as farce. From each according to his abilities, to each according to his needs. Society does not consist of individuals, but expresses the sum of interrelations, the relations within which these individuals stand. Nothing can have value without being an object of utility. Revolutions are the locomotives of history. The human being is in the most literal sense a political animal, not merely a gregarious animal, but an animal, which can individuate itself only in the midst of society. Art is always and everywhere the secret confession, and at the same time the immortal movement of its time. In bourgeois society, capital is independent and has individuality, while the living person is dependent and has no individuality. Medicine heals doubts as well as diseases. Democracy is the road to socialism. The development of civilization and industry in general has always shown itself so active in the destruction of forests that everything that has been done for their conservation and production is completely insignificant in comparison. For the bureaucrat, the world is a mere object to be manipulated by him. Men's ideas are the most direct emanations of their material state. Social progress can be measured by the social position of the female sex. It is not history which uses men as a means of achieving its own ends. History is nothing but the activity of men in pursuit of their ends. A commodity appears at first sight an extremely obvious, trivial thing, but its analysis brings out that it is a very strange thing, abounding in metaphysical subtleties and theological niceties. The country that is more developed industrially only shows, to the less developed, the image of its own future. The ideas of the ruling class are in every epoch the ruling ideas, that is, the class which is the ruling material force of society, is at the same time its ruling intellectual force. Greek philosophy seems to have met with something with which a good tragedy is not supposed to meet, namely, a dull ending. Without doubt, machinery has greatly increased the number of well-to-do idlers. Although gold and silver are not by nature money, money is by nature gold and silver. Catch a man a fish, and you can sell it to him. Teach a man to fish, and you ruin a wonderful business opportunity. Our mutual value is for us the value of our mutual objects. Hence for us, man himself is mutually of no value. The oppressed are allowed once every few years to decide which particular representatives of the oppressing class are to represent and repress them. The last capitalist we hang shall be the one who sold us the rope. The bureaucracy is a circle from which no one can escape. Its hierarchy is a hierarchy of knowledge. In general, it is always empirical businessmen we are talking about when we refer to political economists who represent their scientific creed and form of existence. Machines were, it may be said, the weapon employed by the capitalist to quell the revolt of specialized labor. Capital is reckless of the health or length of life of the laborer, unless under compulsion from society. The writer must earn money in order to be able to live and to write, but he must by no means live and write for the purpose of making money. All forms of the state have democracy for their truth, and for that reason are false to the extent that they are not democracy.